What's going on, guys? It's Jimmy here. Welcome to our daily show where we discuss everything going on here in our country that you need to know about here on a daily basis. In this video, I want to talk about the Social Security raise coming up here for millions of Americans. It's about 60 million Americans, going to be the largest raise here in over 40 years. We're going to talk about how much it's going to be and when it's coming. I'm going to give you exact dates here. I'll show you directly here on the screen so you can see it here, what to expect, when to expect, so you can see it here and what to expect here in the future, as there are some bills in addition that Congress could pass that could give seniors an extra $2,400 a year. And only needs a few Republican votes to pass it. So we'll go over that here in this video as well. But first, if you're new to our channel or if you haven't yet, make sure to click the subscribe button down below. It's completely free to do so. This way you won't miss out on our new videos here on our YouTube channel. New videos come out here every day at 10 a.m., 3 p.m., and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. After you subscribe, click the bell icon. As I said, it's completely free to do so. Part of my mission here on my YouTube channel is to let you know about everything going on here in our country on a daily basis, like the Social Security raises, the child tax credits, like they're trying to still pass that here this year. And if they can pass the enhanced child tax credits, it will go back down to $2,000. There's 33 states that are passing checks or stimulus checks or inflation relief checks this year. So 33 states have already done that, and there might be more coming out here this year, and there will be a lot doing it here next year as well. This is largely because of unemployment being low. So states have a historic surplus. Every single state has a surplus, which means extra money. And also from the last stimulus package, every single state got billions and billions of dollars. And as far as I've been able to tell, not a single state has spent all that money. So it's kind of two buckets of money that have given states a historic amount of money. And of course, we've seen 3 stimulus checks already just in the last 2 years or so, 2020, 2021, and 2022 here. And we have other programs like rent assistance, mortgage assistance, utility assistance, the Paycheck Protection Program, all sorts of different programs. And right now we also have the federal student loan forgiveness of $10,000 to $20,000 passed via executive order for over 40 million Americans. So there's really a lot of different programs going on here. We have extra SNAP benefits going on here for millions of seniors and millions of Americans as well. So there's a lot of different programs still going on here to this day. And part of my mission is to let everybody know about what's going on here with our country on a daily basis. And I'll keep you up to date here. And thank you so much for liking these videos and sharing these videos with your friends and family so that they can know about this stuff, and it kind of, extends our reach to more viewers here as well. So yeah, Social Security is about to do something that it's only done 3 times before. 3 times before. Do you know what that is? Yeah, so I'll give you a quick second to take a guess here. You can leave that down below in the comments if you think you know what it is. Do you know what Social Security has done only 3 times before? Yeah, leave that down below in the comment section if you think you know what that is. And this comes at a time where really the economy is really struggling here as we go into yet another rate hike coming from the Federal Reserve. We're going to have another rate hike coming here in November and December. This has put credit card rates at an all-time high, which has really put the burden on pretty much anybody with credit card debts. The average credit card rate is about at 19% right now. It's going to be nearing 20% as they raise interest rates even more. Anybody going to get a new mortgage, those are at 20 to 25-year highs as well. And things are getting a lot worse as we're speaking, which is kind of raising the concerns for pretty much everybody in the low income brackets, seniors on Social Security, and everybody. And thankfully, we have We'll go back to here. Social Security is about to do something it's only done 3 times before, and that is a cost of living adjustment over 8%. That's only been done 3 times before ever, and it is going to happen here yet again. In fact, the only other times that happened was in 1979, 1980, and 1981 were the only other times it was over 8%. And this year, for 2023, it is going to be 8.7%, which will be the largest increase since 1981, the largest increase in 41 years or so. So, when will you receive your checks? So, we'll go over some dates here on when this will kick in for Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and everybody underneath the Social Security umbrella. Here is the dates on when these benefits will kick in. Yeah, so normally the Social Security benefits will kick in January, but some people will get them a little bit earlier. And I'll go over the details here. Social Security's 8.7 cost of living adjustment will take place in January 2023. And the good news about this is that Medicare Part B, if you pay for that, it's actually going down for the first time in years as well, which is good news because Medicare Part B is not going to take a big chunk. Remember, last year it went up over $21. So starting in January, you'll receive the increase here. The average Social Security benefit is set to rise by more than $140 per month in 2023. This is for the average person based on the average benefits. We'll go over that here in a moment. We'll go back to the dates here. So, number one, SSI beneficiaries will get their increased check in December. Here's why. So, why are you going to get your SSI if you're on SSI check in December? And you're probably going to hear, I tried to explain this in one of my past videos about a headline. I think it was, what was it here? It was in September about SSI. There was big headlines about SSI receiving 2 checks in, I think it was in September. But really it was just because the October payment was paid out a day early. The same thing is going to happen in December for the January payments. So technically, the January payment will just be paid a day early in December. So there will be 2 payments in December. All it is the January payment being paid early. I hope that's as clear as it can get because there's going to be a lot of people saying, "Where's my extra check?" And I can't say it any clearer. I'm going to get comments of people saying, "Jimmy, you said there was an extra check coming in." That's not what I said at all. I can't say it any clearer. The January check is just going to be paid a day or 2 early. Okay, I'll show it to you right here. In January 2023, the first of the month falls if on a holiday or weekend. When this happens, the administration sends the checks earlier on the nearest business day, in this case, a Friday. So instead of receiving your check on January 2023, in January, you'll get it in December of 2022 for SSI. If you receive both SSI and Social Security benefits, if you get both, you'll only get your increase for SSI in December. Your Social Security benefit increase will begin on January 3rd, which falls on a Tuesday. Okay, you can see it right here on the screen. And as you can see here, here is the rest of the January Social Security payment schedule. And again, this is directly from Social Security. Let me move this over here a little bit so you can see the rest of it here. So as you can see here, there's no SSI payment in January, which would be around tan circle because it's paid out at the end of December, as we just said. So your January payment just gets paid out a day or two before. The January Social Security payments, which will include your increased cost of living adjustment for Social Security, will be paid out here, as you can see, and this is directly from Social Security payment schedule. Your benefits paid out if your birthday is on the second, birthday is the 1st through the 10th, you'll be paid out on the second Wednesday. If your birthday is through the 11th through the 20th, you'll be paid out through the third Wednesday. If your birthday is from the 21st to the 31st, you'll be paid out on the fourth Wednesday. If you received Social Security before May 1997, or if you receive both Social Security and SSI, Social Security is paid on the third and SSI on the first, but remember SSI is going to be paid out in December. Hope that makes sense. I have another video showing you how to calculate exactly how much of a raise you will get here. I'll link you to that video here in a moment. But there could be additional raises on top of this if Congress can pass other bills which are in Congress right now, and they only need a few more votes, actually a few Republican votes. And there's a couple different versions of this bill. New bills could give seniors an extra $2,400 a year or an extra $200 a month, which equals $2,400 a year. This would actually extend the solvency by 75 years as well. And this would be really good news because Social Security is set to run out of solvency in about 13 years, which would mean that they would only be able to pay out about 80% of benefits if Congress does nothing, which Congress is good at doing. Congress is good at doing sometimes nothing. The problem is right now is that Republicans and Democrats are having a hard time agreeing on a lot of things. Okay, so we'll have to see what happens with the midterm elections here, and I'll keep you up to date on that and what happens with these type of bills. But there's a lot of Democrats that want to pass this, and they only would need a few Republican votes here to do something like this. Okay, and what would happen here is that this would apply a Social Security payroll tax on to high income earners making $250,000 or $400,000 and above. So right now they stop paying payroll taxes at $147,000. It'll go up for 2023. It adjusts every year based on kind of a cost of living adjustment. Okay, and so people that make millions of dollars stop paying in at $147,000. They just simply don't pay into Social Security anymore. And Social Security has done the math and said that, yes, this would actually extend the solvency by 75 years. And because there's so many people that make millions and millions and millions of dollars, or even billions of dollars, that this would allow the whole Social Security system to be able to pay the extra $2,400 a year for the masses and extend the solvency by 75 years. And Social Security actually did the math analysis on this and said, yes, the math checks out. So this would really be a good thing for the whole program and for millions of Americans if they could come together and do this. So you let me know your thoughts on this. You think this is a good thing? I don't see a lot of downsides to this. I'll keep you up to date here on everything. Remember that Congress is still in session even after the midterms for about 2 months until January. So even the people that do get voted out, it doesn't seem like a lot of people ever get voted out, but some people do. They stay in there until January. So and then the new people that get voted out leave and the new people come in. So I'll keep you up to date here with everything, all these bills in Congress and everything you need to know about here on a daily basis. So make sure to click the subscribe button down below and the bell icon if you haven't yet, and like and share these videos with anybody you need to know about. And you can click this video here to see more information on how much the Social Security raises are going to be. And this video here with more information about the $2,400 a year raises. So click on one of those videos next. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.